Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Te First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Okay, what do I want to have a look at? Well, first of all, before I actually start, as I'm shuffling, we've got splitting the deck, a harsh truth coming forward that will bring about a new beginning. I was watching Marianne last night, and she was talking about the potential use of nuclears in the Middle East. She was picking up that, yes, Israel does have nuclear weapons that they have been developing under the Netanyahu government, although that's not common knowledge. But she also picked up, similar to what I did, couple of months ago, so I was really, really pleased that Iran will be the adult in the room when it comes to Israel. That um, the feeling I got when I was watching Marianne, and then I was talking to my guides about it afterwards, that Iran could squash Netanyahu and the IDF like a cockroach or a gnat. And just the knowledge that they could do it would hold them back from doing so, is what I really, really felt. So what I want to have a look at, for those that have been with me for a while will know that, gosh, how long ago was that? 10, 12 months ago? I saw a really clear image of a missile silo, um, and about 6 months ago, someone, sort of almost like spitting madman going, push the button, and actually pushing the button themselves, and this silo going whoop, and forming an underground explosion. Now, when I first saw that image, I got a real pull that it would be an incident that would cause the rest of the world to sit back on their heels and say, what the F are we doing? And since then, Russia has had two missile silos, actually undergo that underground explosion. And I was wondering whether that was it, because it's very hard to say, oh, that was the point, until something happens and you know that was it. I was sort of, yeah, that might have been it. Yeah, that could have been it. But it didn't have that same feels that the actual vision I had of holy crumbs, making the world really sit up and take notice and step back. And yeah, in the face of this abuse of power, we have hope coming through. So what I want to have a look at is it an Israel missile silo that is this vision? So first of all, I'm just going to ask, we've got the hidden agenda. Yeah, we've got the abuse of power and the lies and betrayal and deceit and win at any cost hidden agenda. I've read about Netanyahu and his actions a lot. If you there's a playlist, I think it's called Middle East or something. If you go back and have a look at that since the first attack in Israel. Now, I'm not pro-Israel or pro-Palestinian or pro-Lebanese or pro-Iran. I am pro-peace, and I really do not understand at a core level. I know that they do, but I don't understand why humans do this to each other. So what I want to have a look at is, first of all, does Israel have, just to confirm what Marianne was picking up on, does Israel have nuclear weapon capability? Does Israel have nuclear weapon capability? Does Israel have nuclear weapon capability? And you want that one. Okay. Got to go with what my boys tell me, and girls. Come on down. Yes. Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. Okay. Yes, they do. Yes, 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 they do. It's all there. However, they will be stopped. Yeah, they do. I'm just going to put it out there. Then we've got loss, disappointment, heartbreak, lies, deceit, betrayal, and messaging being brought forward. Yeah, they're all, those initial cards, they're all yes cards, yes card on the bottom. Yeah, okay. Sun, Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. They do. Harsh truth, though. So I'm going to say yes, they do. Sun, explosion, harsh truth, new beginning. Significant new beginning, new opportunity. So I'm going to ask now, put those back randomly in there. Is Israel going, I'm going to split the deck and it's those two, even though they were randomly put back in. Yes, planning potentially to use it, but going to be stopped. Show me. Stop somehow. A lot of anxiety in regards to this. So even if us plebs don't know, I would guarantee that that might explain a bit of what the Biden administration are having to deal with, knowing that if they abandoned Israel and said, you're on your own, that it increases the risk. Does Netanyahu, now I'm talking about Netanyahu, I'm not talking about the Israeli people here. We have to separate these dictators that have grasped power through fear from the people themselves, the citizens. Does Netanyahu intend to use, does Netanyahu, whether he knows it or not, does he intend to use against anybody? I'm going to say against anybody. He feels like he's rapidly going into some sort of mental desperation, meltdown type thing on the base. Heartbreak, loss, despair, grief, betrayal, treason. Does he intend to? Right, we've got some sort of contract and agreement here in the here and now. So this may be between the US or the US and Netanyahu, challenged by the challenge is the ability to move forward, because somebody has no intention of moving forward. There were many, many opportunities to stop, to ceasefire, to give humanitarian aid. The challenge is moving forward with this truth, that the foundation being stopped, being stopped and the money shaken out. Okay. In the past, a lot of anxiety. Well, I'd say it's still here now. Crowning this reading, information about money coming forward. Here we've got the Biden administration. Externally, really burdensome message that they're trying to take uphill about Netanyahu, the dictator. It's almost like the current US administration is really treading a fine line about what information they can put out there. Imagine if somebody in their current state of mind declared that they were going to nuke Iran. Hopes and fears, a collective awakening, a call to arms, the outcome. Nine of Pentacles, right, is this mercenary action or steady leadership? Movement forward in the, yeah, I'm going to say yes, because I was asking, would Netanyahu use, and yes, mercenary. Absolutely yes. However, he might find himself out in the cold, shunned, out if he did. Okay. Heartbreak, loss, despair, betrayal, volatile information coming forward, dark money behind the scenes being exposed, the gilded cage, those that have been receiving money and feathering their nests are going to find themselves finished. Their connections with this devil energy is going to be finished. Throwing under the bus, the abuse of power, the betrayal, the Ten of Swords, complete and utter downfall, and then justice being brought forward. I haven't seen Netanyahu being knocked off, but I do see him having to face the criminal courts. So I'm going to say yes, but my next question is going to be, will he? And what will be the outcome of that? I do really wonder if this is this big, because those that know that vision from the first time, I got a real pull that it was the Middle East, and then I went, oh, surely not. And so pivoted to Russia. That was me covering my backside. Let's have a look. Will he? Gosh. Karma and ending. And both yes cards. Is Netanyahu? So yes, he intends to. Is he actually going to? Is Netanyahu going to push a button? And what is the outcome of that? Feels very, if I say Hitlerish in his final days, when you see portrayals of him and he's just going spare at his subordinates. It's everybody's fault except for his, and the spit's flying out of his mouth. Will Netanyahu actually do it? Do I want to go there? Will he? Okay, might find himself restricted. I hope so, or something's going to restrict. And what will be the outcome? Be careful what you wish for. At the foundation, living in this gilded cage, not listening to those trying to advise in the past, trying to hang on to strength, but it's in the past, crowning this, reading the Six of Cups. Wanting to go back in time. Okay. A gift from the past. We've got here the Ten of Pentacles. It feels like he's in too deep. Oligarchical money. Legacy. Offer being made. About what shipped externally, and external offer being made. This is my money laundering card, or my overseas money to try and prevent something from happening. Crossroads moment. We've got here the abuse of power, the betrayal, an overwhelming, and a walking away. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune, Mother Russia, end of a it's my voters card. Families, voters, having to defend himself, betrayal, and then we've got this female leader coming forward in the face of this devil energy. Will he? I don't know that he's decided to or not. I'm just going to put it out there. Of finding himself with his back up against the wall as information about his money comes out, who's paid whom, secrets that he wants kept hidden as there is a money trail. Then we have the Sun card, followed by loss and disappointment. If I keep going, it's all about them. It's all about him betraying and being pulled up in front of the Hague. I don't, He's not at that point yet. We're not at that point yet, but show me just 4 cards. At the moment, he's still restricted in doing so. But would Netanyahu, let's phrase it differently. Would he? Yes. Yeah, he would. Would, if he felt cornered, because you've got that back up against the wall, then forced to surrender. If Netanyahu felt cornered, would he? Would he? Well, it's a decision that would need to be made, a crossroads, not there yet. The light being shone on the snake in the path, the investigation, right? Let's see where this goes. Karma coming and biting him on the bum. And we've got the Biden administration there. That pendulum. I haven't used pendulum for a while. Oh, sorry. Let's have a look. We're not at that point yet. I'll just bring you up slightly so you can see it's not me waggling away. Just hang it from my finger like that. You ready for a question, guys? I suppose it's a big difference between would and will. If push came to shove, would Netanyahu go the nuclear option? And that's into a yes, back and forth as a yes. Can I ask a question, please? If push came to shove, will he? Will he? And they're refusing to answer because nobody knows that answer yet. Yeah, I'm still poised waiting for that one. I'm not putting any fear into you because I do not see it succeeding. I have never seen it succeeding, as in it would just it would be a fail to launch is what I get. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Bit of a oh goodness me. Yeah, sooner they're out of there, the sooner these wannabe dictators are out, the better. Okay, love to you all. Catch you later. Bye bye.